Hi lovelies, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. So today I'm going to be reacting to Billie Eilish answers increasingly personal questions, okay, at Vanity Fair. I love Vanity Fair's interviews with Billie, so I had to react to this, okay? And I know, okay, before we start, so many people have been asking me to react to Billie Eilish's new song featuring Rosala. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And guess what? I did react to that video. But as soon as I put it onto YouTube, it got blocked worldwide. So I'm so sorry guys, but you can't see it unless you join my Patreon. It's been up there since last week. I know that a few people have joined my Patreon, so thank you so much for that and have seen the video, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the reaction. But yeah, that reaction is on my Patreon. That is the only way you're gonna be able to see any blocked music videos from Billie Eilish. So yes, that's the only way you're gonna be able to see it. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna jump straight into it. Yes.
It's a pretty crunchy shirt.
We can go back to these two guys and then walk us through the floor. Yeah, hold him to the sound. Alright, you ready to go for one? Cool. Let's go.
Yes, outfit.
Billie Eilish answers increasingly personal questions as the camera moves closer to her face.
Okay.
Alright.
Identity.
How have you been lately?
I've been good. Getting not enough sleep.
Same.
Any habits that you're trying to break?
Ooh. Jeez. Not really. I think, honestly, sleeping, like going to sleep late, like I can't stop, and I would like to. So there's that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How'd you celebrate your 18th birthday?
I had a party back when it was legal. It was the best, like probably one of the best nights of my life. We had a bounce house. It was good. I went to Taco Bell. It was a good night.
Now that you have your driver's license and can vote, are there other everyday life goals you have?
That I haven't achieved yet? Tons. I don't know. I want to like drive to like Costco and like go get like something from Costco alone. I don't know. Just like grown up. Go to Home Depot. I don't know.
What are you afraid of?
My loved ones' well-being,
Yeah, same.
health, anything that has to do with that subject.
Definitely agree.
Where do you go to find peace?
Take a bath. I drive. I go 120 on the freeway.
Well, okay, girl. Okay.
It's a specific kind of peace, but it is a kind of peace. Don't try it at home.
What do you hope the world will look like when you're 80?
Girl, I'm not gonna live till 80.
How
None
do you
of us
know?
are. You kidding me? We have like 10 years left.
I know we do.
If I were...
No, really. No, I agree with what she's saying. First I was like, how do you know that you're not gonna live till 80, Billie? How do you not know that? But then I'm thinking, no. If the world goes on how it is now with like just all this stuff, then it's just not looking good. Global warming is just not great. It's just not the one.
Or to live till 80. I hope. I mean, the world will have to look like this if I even live till 80, because I wouldn't have otherwise, but we gotta help the environment.
Yes,
that's what I hope. I hope that the world doesn't say it's over for you bitches and then kill us all. I hope that people are more understanding. I hope that people will just shut the fuck up sometimes. That's what I hope.
When in your life have you felt the most trapped?
I'd say for me is when I had anxiety. That is when I felt the most trapped. Like, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. I just felt anxious. My heart was beating all the time. I just felt drained. I was on edge. Like, that was the most trapped I've ever felt in my life. Like, something was holding me back, you know. That's me personally.
When I was in a relationship that was very emotionally abusive.
Yeah, same. Okay, let's go, because and as well, that's where my anxiety stemmed from, when I was in not a very nice relationship. I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't like go to KFC or something without this person feeling like I was doing something that I shouldn't be doing, or you know, I couldn't have social media properly because that person would think I'd be doing something on there, like speaking to people I shouldn't be speaking to. I don't know, or doing certain things that I don't know I shouldn't be doing. I don't know. Or if I went out with my friends, like to a club or something, and I didn't reply to this person's messages, like he'd think I was doing something with someone, like it was crazy. And that's where my anxiety first like stemmed from. That's where my anxiety kicked in, for me personally, because I just felt on edge all the time. Like, I just couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. If it was in a public place, like in a shop or something, and someone, you know, like when you're just walking, right, and like you have to look where you're going, like, so you don't bump into people. But if someone was to look at me for too long, male, female, doesn't matter, then he'd get angry, okay, and he'd start trying to argue with people. And yeah, so that's where my anxiety stemmed from, just feeling anxious, just having low self-esteem. So what Billie is saying, I understand, and it's very off-putting. That was years ago now, but like even till now, like it kind of has affected me, kind of, with like trusting people, and like, I don't know, like being in another relationship, it makes you feel like, I don't know, is this person doing this to me? Or, you know, it's just kind of like a mind F. Okay, I'm not gonna swear, it's like a mind F. But yeah, I agree with Billie. Definitely.
The most mysterious death of the 21st century. This is the mecca of paranormal
Damn, this is
We're getting
genius.
deep here.
My face getting redder and redder. Are you mad at me for any of that, guys?
Yeah, I know. That's fast.
Fame.
What are 3 words you would use to describe fame?
Overwhelming. Surreal. And shocking.
What's the best part about being famous?
I would say,
Kind of helping others.
I think just, you know, being able to say something and be heard. Like, yeah, just having an outlet, having a voice and a platform is amazing and rare, and I don't know, there's a lot of good things though, but I would say that that is a very important one, and I think I try to take that in as much as possible.
What's the worst thing about being famous?
No privacy,
I know.
ever again, in any way at all.
Do you ever get the chance to forget you're a celebrity?
Sometimes sometimes I think when I'm at my parents' house, when I'm, scootering around, biking around, or like in the ocean, weirdly. It's kind of a random one, but there's little things, definitely.
What do you hate the most about the internet?
Ooh, girl, I hate a lot of things about the internet.
Let me just say, mine is them negative people that are just like in the comments all the time, just being negative for no reason at all, that are just trying to call trouble for no reason. I just feel like it's so horrible. And yes, and people try and cancel people for like no reason. Like, I know like certain people have done bad things, okay, and I just feel like we don't have the audacity to cancel people. I just feel like that. I don't know, like, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But I just feel like people are quick to cancel people, like, over small things, like, I know people have done big things, like, who are famous. I'm not saying, them, but I mean just a little things. When someone's made a small mistake, like, they're quick to cancel people, like, cancel, no, they're cancel, like, yeah, that's just a lot for me.
I love the internet too, but God, what do I hate the most? I think I just think everybody believing everything they see just because it's written down somewhere. It could be the biggest lie ever, and it's like you just believe it if it's on the internet. It's weird.
When in your career did you feel the most vulnerable?
The week after the Grammys.
Why?
Why? Well, because I had just lived through an unbelievable experience, and I was filled with joy and excitement and shock and disbelief, and getting compliments left and right, and at the same time the entire internet was telling me I didn't deserve it. So it was a weird week. It was very it was weird, but who got the Grammys?
You?
Me.
What one thing would you tell someone who wishes they were you?
Don't wish it were me. It's not what you think, and also you don't want to be anyone but yourself. I cannot stress it enough. You want to be you. You have your life, and that's such a blessing to have your own life,
Mm-hmm.
Know yourself, and and you can also make your life what you want it to be. And if you were somebody else, you wouldn't be able to do that, I mean, obviously we can't really be anyone else practically, but even if we could, I think we're better off as ourselves.
Well said.
Get 60% off site-wide plus free delivery.
This is cute, but we gotta get back to Billie.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
This is such a good idea, though. Like, who thought of doing this? Like, this is a cool idea.
What the fuck am I supposed to say?
Family.
So how's your family?
Family is good. Happy and healthy.
How do you and your family spend quality time together?
We have some weekly dinners. We watch movies. We make fun of people. Quality time.
And what makes that quality time to you?
I think it's just important to keep that up. Like, it's so easy to get lost in your life and your work that you forget to make time for the things you don't even think about when you're in it, So, just any time with them is quality time to me.
We heard you rescued a dog this year, is that right?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going good. His name is Shark. He's a little pit bull. He's very goofy looking. He's very stinky. I don't know why. As much as I wash him, he just smells. Can't do anything about it.
What does home mean to you?
Home means my childhood home in LA. Like that's all. Like honestly, that's all I think of. I don't think of anything else as home. That house with my family, like on Christmas. That's like what home sounds like to me.
What is the most significant way that your parents influenced you as an artist?
Well, we had a rule growing up that was kind of a like household respected thing of just no matter what time it was, you know, no matter how old we were, if we were creating, writing music, playing piano, playing guitar, any instrument at all, we could stay up as long as we were doing that. Because it wasn't, because, you know, you only have creativity when it comes to you. And sometimes it's really random. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's in the middle of the day, wherever, whenever, you know, with who, whatever. So we had a rule that was just like, no one is going to push that away from you. You get to be creative when you feel creative, which is, I think, really important for us.
What about Phineas? How did he influence you?
Well, Phineas influences me all the time. I mean, I wanted to do everything he was doing growing up. I wanted to be friends with the people he was friends with. I wanted to wear what he was wearing and do what he was doing, and so kind of everything. I think that's kind of how it is when you're a younger sibling. And then up until a certain age, and then I was like, Dad, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own.
When do you feel the most connected to your family?
It comes in waves. It's kind of random. I mean, I feel like I don't even realize that it's happening until afterwards. But kind of all the time. I mean, I love my family and I'm always with them, and, you know, they come on tour with me, so it's all the time. It's really all the time.
It's nice.
And, you know, it's random. Again, it's like sometimes it's late at night when I'm like randomly feel a real moment of whatever. I don't know. It's all the time.
When do you feel the most distant from them?
I think when, you know, we don't see eye to eye, or they can't understand what I'm talking about, or when I can't understand what they're talking about, whether it's just that I don't I've never experienced it, or they've never experienced it, or it's just a disagreement.
Her eyes are so blue.
But then again, like with all relationships, you have days or weeks or months where things are off, you know, they're just not the same as they would be normally, and then you have days where things are amazing. It's just how it is with any relationship in the world.
Yeah.
You got good days and you got weird days, you got bad days and you got average days. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
And that's fine with me.
Hey, pretty tidy, right? It wasn't always like that. I wanted to give my pre-love clothes a second life.
I like that one.
I think that was great.
It was a nice one out there. No questions were nice.
Double Doris, double
I noticed,
Doris.
yeah.
Work.
How's work?
Work is good. Working hard.
Yes.
Is there anything you're obsessed with right now?
I need an album, Billy. I need
Honestly,
something.
there's this chocolate milk I've been drinking. It's really good. It's like one of those drinks. It's like a meal in a drink. It's like it got all the
Oh,
all
yeah,
the protein.
yeah.
I don't know how it works, but
They're called nourishments where
called
I
what, from
am in the
farm?
UK.
Kate Farm, Swire.
What do you love most about a mosh pit?
The freedom. Oh my God, I haven't felt that since I've been in one. But I always felt that a mosh pit is just like a bunch of motherfuckers that don't care. I love it. I love it. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody's judging whatever you got going on. It's just energy.
Yeah.
And I love that. There is nothing like that.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
I love Something. I love Julia. I love You Never Give Me Your Money. I love Anna Go to Him. I love Maxwell Silverhammer. Gosh, I could go on and on. I love the Beatles.
What's the one song you listen to when you want to feel free?
It's a good question.
Maybe You Don't Get Me High Anymore, Phanogram. Or Tear You Apart, She Wants Revenge. The flavor. I love that song.
What's the biggest way that other art forms influence your music?
I really get influenced by everything. I mean, I couldn't really put a pin in it and tell you. That is not the sentence. That's not the phrase that I meant at all. Put a pin in it. I'm not even gonna try to come up with what phrase I'm trying to say, but yeah, I get inspired by all sorts of things, everything visual, fashion, like, you know, patterns in fabric and things people say, and, you know, my dreams. It's really all over the place. I get inspired by everything, like, to a fault. I can't keep myself from it.
Is there a film that deeply changed or affected you?
The Babadook. Fruitvale
I've never
Station.
seen that. She says
We Need to Talk About Kevin. Get Out.
Oh my goodness, no, Get Out. Oh no. That film is so weird, like no. That night after I watched that film, I had a nightmare that I was there in that house, like that, yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, those are the favorites.
If you weren't singing and creating music, what career path would you be pursuing?
Oh, good question.
I always thought that I would be like a backup dancer.
Okay,
For
yes, you can
artists.
dance quite, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Which is ironic. Well, I mean, I used to think I would just work at Jamba Juice and just live my life. Honestly, either Jamba Juice or like Trader Joe's. That's where I thought I'd work. Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between your creative process now versus when you were working on When We All Fall Asleep?
Ooh, biggest difference. Honestly, everything is different. Like, we really haven't done anything the same. We haven't made any of it in the same place.
Okay.
We've grown so much in just the way that we create. I've been writing so much more, and honestly, so much better than I ever have. I feel like a different person. Like,
I'm excited. Let me tell you something.
Happier with what I've been creating, and like couldn't be prouder of myself than I am about what I feel that I've created.
What's the most important thing to remember when you're dealing with extreme amounts of pressure?
You'll die, and then it won't matter. It's what I always say, and everybody is always like, oh, no, give me a better. No, it's literally it's all I think about, and it brings me peace, and that might sound weird, it might not work for you, but to me, I just think about how all life is just life, and it's really not that deep, and you should be nice to people while you have it, and you should take care of the planet and take care of people and take care of, fight for your rights and fight for others, but you gotta remember that it's just life, nothing more. And just have fun and be nice and don't do stupid.
Be kind.
But you'll die one day and you won't have to think about it anymore. That's what I think. Is that bad? I don't know. Makes me feel better.
These earrings are giving me life. She's so pretty. yeah, that was a fun interview. I loved that interview. I feel like Vanity Fair do the best interviews with Billie. They just really think outside the box, okay? Everything she was saying was facts. I feel like there's similarities. Like, I felt like I related to a lot of things that she was saying, which I've always felt like that with Billie. I can't wait for Billie's documentary. Like I said, I will be reacting to it. I will put it on my Patreon. I will try and put it on YouTube at first, but I have a feeling it will get blocked worldwide, so I'll just put it on my Patreon so you can see my reaction to it. So make sure you keep a lookout on my Patreon. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about this interview in the comment section down below. I hope you have a lovely day today, filled with positive vibes, good energy, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Bye.